there should be an exact letter grading for if there's going to be a curve, if there's not going to be a curve, something along the lines of that, where we are knowing what's actually going on. Because there will be midterms where the average is like 30%, and are people below the average going to pass? Is there a chance of like passing this class if the average is so low, you know, and if the highest is like a 70%? So, you know, if there is going to be a curve, what is that curve? And how would they determine the exact letter grading, in my opinion?
What would make a syllabus more welcoming is just more differentiation on what you're grading. Right now I have a class where the midterm is worth 40, the final is worth 45% of my grade, and we're not having the midterm till next week, so you know, already most of the course has been covered and now we have to be graded on it, and it's too much stress. If you have something like projects to supplement, but not overboard. I don't like being graded on if something's artistic or not. That always really bothered me growing up. You know, you'd get extra creative points, and if you didn't do that, you'd get like highest an A-, which is not good for us logical types. But yeah, if you have projects, even homework can count. I understand if that's just 5%, but not just tests. That's just a lot of pressure.
The syllabus would be more helpful for students if the professors would make sure that there's enough space between each topic so that students wouldn't be confused, so that they can know when a new topic is starting. Also, it would be nice for professors to state whether they are offering extra credit or not. So a lot of times students, they're not doing so good in the class and they kind of just assume, oh, that's where their grade is gonna be at. So they get so much anxiety, and later on they realize like, wait, I have an extra credit opportunity. Like, so they're like, why didn't the teacher inform us of this before? Because then all this anxiety that was building up, it would have been avoided, you know.
What would make a course syllabus more helpful? I would say that it's important to have a clear idea and expectation as to when grades will be posted. For students, it's important to track your progress and see where you're at in the course, not necessarily to gauge how much effort you should be putting in, but just to understand how you're progressing in the course. If you have no idea of how you're doing in the course, chances are you're really unsure as to what you can be improving on or where your areas of weaknesses are. So for me personally, it's really nerve-wracking when I'm just dishing out those essays, completing all of these assignments, and just unaware as to where I stand in the course. And sometimes I've given it my all and I've ended the school year with a C in the class. And you know, it's probably a reflection of, you know, the work I've done as a student, but it would have helped me more to know as I was completing these assignments to know that there's areas of improvement, as opposed to just finishing the year just with that grade and I'm missing all of that vital information that could have made the difference between a C and an A by the end of the semester.